Varina boys hoops makes it to the state finals, but the Atlee Raiders were determined to make their own history on the hardwood. Welcome to Sports Wire. I'm Will Catter. For Varina and Atlee, the state championship was on the line. It was a rematch of the regional finals where the Raiders emerged victorious after a close contest at Atlee. At stake for Varina, their third state championship in 4 years, and for Atlee, their first boys basketball state title in school history. Welcome back, Blue Devils, indeed, to the Siegel Center for the third year out of the last four. Varina playing for a state championship. Atlee would answer quickly, though, and grab the momentum that would be hard to take away. The three ball was their best friend, number 44, Knox Axel. Coach's son playing very well. Varina countering inside. Strawder would keep him in this one. Caleb Strawder had 9 total points at the half to lead Varina's scoring. But again, this is in my corner of the building. Three ball money is, well, it is money. Money ball is good. Connor Wilcox was magnificent for the Raiders. Back come Varina inside. It's Strawder again. He played very well. But Atlee made threes. Varina, well, they hit very few of them. Another three ball still in the first quarter. This time it's Connor Wilcox again. The man could not miss. Neither could Axel. And that ref couldn't get out of my way either. Axel for three again. He was absolutely brilliant. The big three of Atlee would be in this one. They extended their lead to 11 points, but is that the end of Varina? Heck no, we're just getting started. Inside for two, Damari Carter. And then the defense for Varina. This is more like the Blue Devils, right? Lays it up and in. And this time it's Dominic Pleasance, who played great defensively. You want more defense? You got it. Here come the Varina Blue Devils. We know and love it. Strawder to the basket, connected for two. Timeout, Atlee. Varina at 1 point down 11 in the first quarter. Cut this thing down to just 2 as the buzzer sounds end of the first, second quarter. Atlee firing, finding, back of the net. Contested shot, but Will Hopkins was even better offensively. 17 points, 5 assists for Hopkins. Really getting something going from beyond the arc. Three ball money. Varina, Mr. Caleb Weiss connects for three. Still at the half. Varina down 27-21. Third quarter switching sides. Varina looking for something from outside. Got it. Three ball, count it. Once again, it's Pleasance. And that was a pleasant reminder that Varina could get things going from beyond the arc. But this happened. Well, this didn't happen too much. Actually, Varina won the turnover battle, but everything else went the way of the Atlee Raiders. Steal, score. They got him when they needed him was the most important part. Will Hopkins for two, and then this. Absolute nothing but nylon. Knox Axel played his guts out. And the long J was going their way, and if not, offensive rebound at the buzzer. The putback is good from Connor Wilcox, 2 of his 18 points. Atlee with a 9-point lead. Varina's come back from worse, but this would be a dagger in the fourth quarter. Once again, Connor Wilcox from 3, and then adding on back-to-back trifectas this time. Number 1 doing the honors, it's Reed Taylor. He connects from deep. Atlee was hitting from all cylinders. The three ball is a great equalizer. Atlee hit theirs. Varina did not. Atlee's defense was terrific. Varina's was, well, it was okay. They held Atlee to 66, but it was all Raiders. And for the first time in school history, the Atlee Raiders are your state boys basketball champions, 66-44. It was still an amazing season for the Blue Devils. Varina won 19 games on the year, including 3 road playoff games just to reach the state finals. And there's plenty of reason for optimism in the years ahead, with leaders like Caleb Weiss and Brian J.R. Mitchell returning, just to name a few. Speaking of Varina in a roundabout way, former Varina football head coach Stu Brown was back in action on Tuesday night. Stu is the new head softball coach at Glen Allen. If you didn't know, he was the head softball coach at Deep Run until 2008, where he led the Wildcats to states. Home opener for Glen Allen taking on Tucker Stu Brown. Not the only interesting connection to other Henrico schools. Starting pitcher right here, Jaden Tillman. She is a cousin of Dion and Danelle Douglas. You know, the Douglas brothers from J.R. Tucker's terrific, basketball season. Ironically, she's pitching and striking out the Tucker Tigers. Strike him out, sit him down. She mows him down in order in the first. That would set it up for this. Tigers a good pitcher on the mound in their own right, but a base hit right there by number 9, getting it done, Kenzie Houston, and that would lead to this. Being aggressive on the base paths, Houston going to come around to score. And Kendall Shockley cannot believe it. She's on the mound. She pitched pretty well. Glen Allen manufacturing runs. Yes, Stu Brown is aggressive on the base pass. He wants his girls in motion. Speaking of legging out singles and being in motion, Allison Vi with the infield single. That dog will hunt as well. It's an RBI base knock. Vi comes around to score on the RBI base hit by number 15, Maeve Hahn. Later in the first, ground ball and eaten up at second base. Number 15 comes around to score, and Hahn, that goes as a single for Kenzie Mayfield. 3 runs in the first, 3-0 second quarter. Back to the Jaden Tillman show. Strike him out, sit him down. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Tillman feeling it. And yes, she did have 6 strikeouts through just 2 innings of work. She pitched more than 2 innings. But Glen Allen would get their bats back going again. Runner on, bottom 2. That's a gapper. Number 9 with the hit. And it's Kenzie Houston driving home a run as Ashton Limbach comes around to score. RBI 2-bagger. The double drives home another, and it is 4-0. That one almost eats up the pitcher in the circle. It leads to another RBI. There was more where that came from the Glen Allen Jaguars. That would give them a 5-0 lead. Nothing like scoring runs on opening day, especially when your pitcher's backing you up. Nice job right there, though, by J.R. Tucker. A couple of good moments for her. She gets a strikeout. Kendall Shockley does, but that does not end the damage because Atlee Von Herbulis connects for an RBI single, as you just saw right there, to right field. It would be a 6-0 lead. One more K in the works. However, for Shockley Jr., she's got a good arm. There's just too much Glen Allen. However, in the third, Tucker down 6, trying to get something going. Yeah, Shockley, infield single. So they get a runner on, but then it was Tillman time. Jaden knew just what to do. Strike him out, sit him down. Glen Allen would add on, and they win their home opener of the season. 12-0 is your final. Of course, the softball diamond wasn't the only one in play for opening night of the spring sports season. Baseball was back in full swing as well. Coming up, Douglas Freeman wanted nothing more than a great start to their season as the Mavericks would play host to Prince George. Plus, ladies lacrosse takes center stage as Mills Godwin gets their goal-scoring shoes on when they joust with James River. Highlights are straight ahead.
So, same time next week?
Well, of course. Put away a few bucks, feel like $1 million. For free tips to help you save, go to Feed the Pig.
Welcome back to Sports Wire. Welcome back to baseball season 2025 version. Freeman at home against Prince George. Bases full of Royals. Number 9, Mikey Sellers on the mound. He got the first 2 Royals out, but they say the third is, well, third out's the toughest. Gets out of trouble. A can of corn for the left fielder, and Mikey Sellers has a clean first frame. Meanwhile, Bryce Carmichael will change up curve. Nice looking pitch there. He's pitching well as well. Gets a strikeout there. Freeman would put some runners on in the first themselves. Bottom half here. That's a good looking hit to right center for number 2, Henry Britt, the senior. Later, runner at second. Yeah. Coach Moore likes to get the run game going, so 2 runners in scoring position. It would lead to this. Strike him out, sit him down. Tucker Calhoun goes down swinging, and then the chopper to second makes the play to first. Nothing routine, especially on opening day in that first. But look how fired up Carmichael is. No score after 1 inning of play. We go back top 2. Uncle Charlie, strike him out, sit him down. Sellers settling down. Gets a strikeout right there. More from Sellers. Getting the defense to work. I got it. Nope. Second baseman says, I got it. For the final out of the inning, we go to the bottom 2. Still no score. That would change in this frame, however. Freeman. Or would it? Carmichael with the strikeout swinging gets Brady Finn. No, it wouldn't. It would be 2 innings of no runs. We go to the 3rd. Sellers looking for some help on his D. Nicely done. And yes, he does stay on first base, does Tucker Calhoun. And that would lead to this. Strike him out, sit him down, inside corner. Strike 3. Later. More D. A little more on the conventional side. So, no problems for Sellers. Efficient day on the mound. It's the 3rd inning where Freeman would do some damage. Number 33 starts it off. Tommy Nolan. Base hit to left. 1 runner on. That would lead to this. Little squibber goes off the pitching hand. Everybody's going to be safe. Jackson Rogish key-cogging this Maverick wheel is back. He gets the base knock. Now you got runners at the corners for this. The bunt. They're going to smartly go home to make the out and get the runner trying to score in Tommy Noland. And actually, there was a bunt earlier in that at bat where they went right down the first base line, almost for a base hit, just barely went foul. So just couldn't execute the second time around. However, Freeman would here. Ball gets away. Runners at 2nd and 3rd after another stolen bag. Runner comes across. Just like that, Freeman strikes first. They have a 1-0 lead. They were not finished. Next batter. That ball is blasted deep to left center. I got it. I don't got it. That dog will hunt. 1 run comes in. They had to wait to see if the play would be made. Henry Britt scores. And it's a 2-bagger for Finn Whipple, who's back in the starting lineup again. 2-0 Mavs. Better make it 3. RBI base knock for Ben Mustico. And Freeman takes a 3-0 lead. There would be more runs where that came from. 3 runs is pretty much all Freeman would need from Mr. Mikey Sellers and company. Strike him out, sit him down. Gets the Royals down looking again, and then high cheddar. Can of corn for the right fielder. I got it. Swirling winds on this opening day, and yes, it was cold. Mavs, cold, hot, warm, they don't care. They get the W. 3 runs was more than enough. They would add on in the later innings. Freeman and Sellers get a nice shutout opening day win. 8-0 is your final. Meanwhile, at Mills Godwin, ladies lacrosse, Godwin at home in their opener against James River. Already up 6-0 by the time I left Freeman. A stop-start penalty. She shoots, she scores. It's Kenzie Bananas Foster. 7-0 touchdown, extra point, 7-0. Godwin. You know, there's a lot of basketball stars, including Kenzie Banana Foster, who are on this squad. Number 14 goes around, shoots, she scores. Anna Richards connects for the goal. And Godwin would have an 8-0 lead. So many basketball stars that their head coach, Hannah Liverman, was doing the play-by-play up in the booth. She shoots, she scores. You want more goals, you're going to have plenty. Gaggles of goals from another basketball lacrosse star, / lacrosse star, I should say, Lakeland, Boston. 9-0 after the first. 9-0 after the first. Yes, we go to the second. Ground ball. I got it. It's in the net. She shoots, she scores. Mia Fairman, another hoops / ladies lacrosse star. 10-0 Godwin. You want more goals? We got more goals. Plenty of time to show you lots of lacrosse goals. It's been a whole season, hasn't it? She fires, finds it back of the net. Putting the biscuit in the basket is Kenzie Banana Foster. Adding some dessert to an already gargantuan lead. Here comes Godwin again, the one-timer. Oh, well played. Beautiful pass, nice finish. Avery Gill doing the honors that time. All Godwin, all night long. James River would get on the scoreboard in this one, but it was pretty late by the time they did. 12-0 at that point with 6 minutes and change and a running clock going. Around the corner we go. Do-si-do. She shoots. She scores. Kate Lilly. She gets into the scorer's book. And then more from Godwin still in the second. Patience is a virtue. So is good passing. Firing. Finding the back of the net. It's Lakeland. Boston again. And all Godwin all night long. And this one, a 14-0 lead with the extra point. And Eagles still not finished. You want more goals? You got it. Around the corner. Easy squeezy. Lemon peasy. She shoots. She scores. Lakeland, Boston. Mark gets a whole bunch of goals in this one. 21-1. Eagles get the win.
Well, we hit the pitch and we come back. The Tucker Tigers are coming off a great year in guys soccer. Would they get off on the right foot against Glen Allen? That and more next.
Todd's a great guy. I mean, look at him. What a sweetheart. Attaboy. Wait, Todd, what are you doing? How totally selfish and un-Todd-like of you. Come on, Todd. Come on, man.
Welcome back to Sports Wire. To football we go. Soccer-style opening game of the season for both Tucker and Glen Allen. J.R. Tucker on the road at Glen Allen. Opening chance off the woodwork for the Tigers. Oh, my, off the crossbar. They went 11-6 last year and made the playoffs, won a playoff game to boot. So Tigers trying to build off last season's success. Glen Allen would love nothing more than to take the opening home victory, but lot in the attacking third for Tucker. That pass, good idea, could not execute. Don't give the Tigers too many chances because this pass will execute. Donnie Hernandez, goal! Tigers! And Tucker grabs Glen Allen by the tail and takes a 1-0 lead off of the goal by Donis Hernandez. And with 28 minutes and change to go, that would be the score. Still in the first half. Still 1-0. Spoiler alert, might be 1-0 for a while. Glen Allen's keeper did a tremendous job to keep it that way, though, and give the Jags a fighting chance. Gets a stop right there. Some saves are easier than others. That was right on the ground. Could have bounced off. Could have taken a weird hop. Who knows? Centering pass. Cleared out of the way. Another chance. Keeper all over. That one easy squeezy lemon peasy. Still 1-0. Jags had their opportunities, especially late in the first. Here's one of them. Going right to the net. Fires. Oh! Had the angle right. Just was a little bit too far to the right. Then later, on a free kick, right to the keeper. Johnny on the spot. He was right there for the save. Made that one look easy. Still 1-0. How about the corner? Glen Allen, Jags with a chance here. That one didn't have a chance. Goes into the side of the net. Couldn't find a teammate on the near side of the goal. So, no problem. No foul for Tucker. Chance for the Tigers. Kind of blew a tire on that breakaway. Glen Allen gets away with one. 1-0 at the half. Second half, switching sides. Oh, no, it's a turnover in their own zone. This is where the keeper for GA, for the Glen Allen Jags, did his work, yeoman-like work. Tigers on the break again, looking for that second goal. Get a little elbow room in this one. Fires it, stopped, sacrificing the body. This team owes the keeper one after this, like a Happy Meal or something. They owe him a little bit of dinner. He made some great plays. Tigers on the attacking half again, firing. Shot saved. Nicely done in net. Diving stop. Not sure if it would have been on target, but you can't take a chance. Tigers, again, a chance to go up two. Up in the air with that one. Tip save and a beauty off the fingertips. And Glen Allen, after all that, they can still tie this up at one. A chance here. Keeper does a good job of getting in the lane and making a commitment to come to the ball. Eventually, Tigers get the clear. And Tucker hanging on by a thread. Still up 1-0. Glen Allen can still tie it. Good entry pass, better header out of danger. Not quite yet. Jags, another chance here. Can they get the shot on net? The centering pass knocked away once again. Tigers eventually clear it. J.R. Tucker trying to hold on. Jags, final chance for them. Nice move. 5 with the ability. Fires. Stopped. Tucker. Tigers say no. Their keeper was good as well. They get the win. 1-0 is your final.
Remember, if you have questions or comments about the show, just send us an email to this address, sportswire@henrico.k12.va.us. And you can always follow us on X and watch episodes on YouTube. Speaking of episodes, we leave you now with some highlights from the latest SportsWire Spotlight, where we meet up with some tremendous track athletes from Hermitage who more than left their mark in states as they get ready for the spring season. I can't wait to see ya next time on SportsWire.
And Masanje, I looked up some details about your incredible state meet, to say the least. Masanje had the fastest time in the 500 as a freshman in Virginia ever. Fifth fastest Virginia all time. Ranks highly national. And then Taryn doing the same thing this season as a freshman in Virginia, ranking first among all freshmen in Virginia.
I think what prepared me for my 500 race was all the practices and talking between my coaches about how I wanted to run it and practicing how it would feel during the paces of running, and if this would happen, what could I do to prevent it from reacting differently towards my times.
What is your pregame? Do you have a pre-race ritual?
As my pre-race ritual, I like to listen to music, and I like to listen to music that were trending back then. Like, I like to listen to, I don't know, for example, Party in the USA.
Wow,
it's just, I don't like to
You're
overthink.
speaking to my millennial heart.
That's right.
I don't like to overthink, and when I listen to music that just reminds me to have fun, that's kind of the thing. I just try to have fun and remember why I'm here and how I got here. So I think the music before the race is always the best thing.
You want to get national times? Party in the USA. That's the answer. All right, I guess we're done here. No.
I was going to ask Taryn, any superstitions, any things that you got to do before your big races too?
I listen to music too.
Yeah.
Like, I like to listen to music like that will get you hype.
Yeah.
So
Party in the USA doesn't do it for you?
No, not really. During track meets, I like fruit, the applesauce.
The applesauce. That's a winner.
And then I like smoothies, but you're really not supposed to drink smoothies.
Why not?
Because it has a lot of dairy.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Probably a lot of sugar too.
Enough said there. All right, so when you guys are posting national marks, when you're ranked nationally as freshmen, what's the this is such a cliche question, but what does the future hold? What's your personal goals?
For me, my personal goals is to remain state champ until leaving high school. I want to break records that I think I'm capable of winning.
What would surprise people? Be like, whoa, I did not see
people.
Taryn doing that.
Yeah, I want to make people's mind, I'm whoa, I didn't know she could do that. Team bonding is important, and I'm glad that I built a bond with these girls on and off the track. And I believe that we put on a better performance because we trust each other and we're building a relationship, not just on the track, but in general.
Sometimes it's hard to intimidate other shot putters when you're much smaller than some of the seniors. There are multiple seniors that are really muscular and big. So it's more of I try less to focus on my opposition and more on myself, because I know that I can do I can do what these bigger girls are doing. I just have to focus on improving my form.
Where do you think you guys can go?
I think that we can get really far. I think that the team this year is a lot more coordinated than it was last year. I think that because I've started to talk more and, interact with my teammates, that's helped me get even farther with my running and stuff. I hope that this outdoor season I can make it to states for an individual race because I'm working a lot harder. I'm understanding that if I want to do this, if I want to win, I need to start working harder and taking it more seriously. I think that just together as a team that we can get really far.